Hello everybody, I'm your host Draconic Celestial, and today we are going to be going over my favorite mobile game, Twisted Wonderland. Twisted Wonderland is a mobile gacha game. You'll be reading the story as a visual novel. The game is a mix of battles and rhythm game sections. It's an isekai with Disney villains that now look like anime boys. The game starts with you waking up in a coffin and finding yourself in Night Raven College. The headmaster rushes you to the entrance ceremony, thinking you're a student, only to find out that you have no magic. He tries to send you home, but because you are from another world, the mirror doesn't recognize where you're from. A monster named Grimm causes chaos at the entrance ceremony and is quickly kicked out. After that, the headmaster brings you to the ramshackle dorm to live in until you find a way home. Grimm will return and you will work together to fight off some ghosts. The headmaster realizes you have beast tamer skills. After some more events, you will be enrolled in the college as a half student. Grimm is your other half. Now, you get to attend Night Raven College and get to know the massive cast of characters this game offers. The English version of this game has a prologue and 7 books of content, 1 book per dorm. The Japanese version is currently releasing book 8 and we will hopefully get to see that translated soon. Let's do a quick rundown of all the dorms. Each dorm is inspired by a classic Disney villain. First is Heartslabule, inspired by the Queen of Hearts. Next is Savannah Claw, inspired by Scar. Third is Octavanel, inspired by Ursula. Fourth is Scarabia, inspired by Jafar. Fifth is Pomfiore, inspired by the Evil Queen. Sixth is Ignahide, inspired by Hades. And finally, Diasomnia, which is inspired by Maleficent. Each character is also loosely inspired by Disney characters. For instance, every dorm head is usually inspired by that dorm's Disney villain. I won't be going into every character because there are a lot, but they are all awesome. I really like the cast of this game. Let's get into the gameplay. The first thing you'll start unlocking in the story is Twist Tunes. These are rhythm game sections you'll unlock while playing the story and in some events. There are 3 types of Twist Tunes. The first are green ones. You can tap anywhere on the screen when it gets inside the circle. That's when you want to tap it. The second mode is red and blue. You'll have to click on the same side as the color. The third mode is purple. You have to tap these directly in a specific order. When the circles close down around it, that's when you want to click. There are also numbers to show what order to click them in. I personally think the purple ones are the hardest Twist Tunes out of all 3. Once you beat a Twist Tune, you can go play them again in the Twist Tune section of the game. These unlock extra difficulty modes, and if you get certain achievements for the tune, you can unlock gems and extra items. The other main gameplay is battles. You'll be sending in 5 different cards to fight. In most battles, you'll be able to use another player's card. Highly recommend friending the people with high level cards, as it helps a lot with getting through battles. You'll want to equip teams that can hit the enemy's weakness and have friendship levels with each other. If characters in your team have friendship levels, it will give you stat boosts or healing. The battles are spells with 3 different elements. It's a rock, paper, scissors system, but with fire, water, and wind. Water is strong against fire is strong against wind, and wind is strong against water. There is always a triangle showing you the strengths and the weaknesses in the corner. For a battle, it will show you what types of spell the enemy will use so you can plan accordingly. There are also void spells, which aren't weak against anything, but aren't strong against anything either. Battles have an auto mode if you don't want to do the battling. You'll need characters for the battles, and the way to get them is in the mirror section. This is where the gacha part of the game comes in. You'll need 30 gems or 1 key to do a single pull, or 300 gems or 10 keys for a 10 pull. A 10 pull guarantees you get at least 1 SR. If you do 100 pulls in a section, you're guaranteed an SSR. If you do 200 pulls, you'll get that banner specific SSR. One trick is that once a month, you can buy 10 keys in the shop with 250 gems, which really helps you save on the gems. So I highly recommend doing that. The shop has 3 main sections as well as some extra things. The gem shop is where you'll be spending gems. The regular shop is where you'll use items from things like exams and the guest room. The event shop is where you'll use items earned from events. There's also a memory shop where you can purchase things from past events if you have participated in them. There are also mystery boxes you can open using items earned from lessons. Lessons are the main way you'll be leveling up cards and getting items to level up cards. History lessons allow you to up the basic level. Flight lessons let you up vignette levels. Alchemy lessons will increase friendship levels and give you items to upgrade spells. The spell items and the characters change every day. Special lessons give you extra items, but you only get 10 a day. The newest lessons are solo studies. You can put in cards to study in specific areas. Each area gives you a specific item, and over a period of time, the cards will also level up. Each lesson has items you can add to boost the rewards and leveling. You have a limited LP that you use for lessons that will refill over time, but you can also get items that let you increase it again instantly. If you do certain requirements for each character during lessons, you can unlock extra chats. The next mechanic you'll be using often is exams. There will be 2 elements you can choose from, and then you can choose a difficulty. Fighting these gives you some items for the shop and spell items. They swap out what the exam elements are. You get 5 EP to use a day, but there are items to refill them as well if you want to do more. After doing lessons and exams, you can now level up cards. There are multiple things you can level for each card. The first is the basic levels, which increase all your stats. The next are vignette levels, which unlock bonus stories specific to that card. Next are spell levels. Each card has 2 spells that you can upgrade. Buddy levels increase certain stat boosts you get when pairing that card with certain characters. Uncapped levels can be unlocked by getting a duplicate card or by using specific items. If SSR cards are uncapped 3 times, times, you can unlock a third spell. You can only uncap a card 4 times. Finally is groovification. When you reach certain levels and have some of that character-specific items, you can groovify a card. This ups the stats and unlocks a new image for the card. You get to see what the image will be by reading the vignettes beforehand. If you decide you don't like the groovy image, don't worry, you can change it back to the original if you want. After learning how to level and gamble, let's look into the ways you can grind for items. Weekly missions are a good thing to prioritize, as it resets every week and you can get some gems and other leveling items for doing it. General missions are unlocked as you continue to play the game and will get you more gems. Prioritize doing your missions and exams whenever able, and you'll be able to achieve all these missions no problem. Limited missions will appear alongside events. There are different limited time events that will be going on during the game. If you look under the story icon, you can see what event is currently happening. The biggest ones have their own stories and card collections. There are also some battle events that will show up in between these larger story events. If you play through the events, you can unlock a lot of gems, and the new stories let you see different character interactions you might not get to see in the main story. Plus, sometimes they'll make new Disney character anime guys for these events. The final thing you can do in this game is the guest room. You can make furniture and create your own custom guest room. You can also invite characters over and they will gain extra levels or item as you invite that character over. There's also battles for the guest room to get the crafting materials. Events will also have limited furniture you can unlock. Outside of the mobile game, Twist retells its story in a few other formats. There are manga and novelizations of the game. The first season of the anime also released recently. It all tells the same story, but usually shorter, and honestly, I'm eating it up every time. The best thing about them is the different versions of Yu. They change Yu's character every book to keep up the fact that it's supposed to be a self-insert character. Yu can be anybody, so they make multiple versions, and I love them all. The manga and anime share the same Yus, but the novels also have their own versions of Yu as well. The manga go up through book 4, the novel and anime are still on book 1, I think. Very excited for these all to update. There's also the anthology manga that has extra short stories with all of the characters. I love the Twisted Wonderland story and game. My only complaint is that I wish there was more ways to farm gems, but it's a gacha game. They want people to spend money on it at the end of the day. I highly recommend this game and the other versions of Twist as well. If you have played this game before, let me know what your favorite character is in the comments below. Mine is Leona Kingscholar. Thank y'all so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this on our channel. Your support means a lot to us. If you want more game recommendations, we cover a lot of genres, including, but not limited to, farming, dress up, decorating, dating, etc. Let us know in the comments below what you want us to cover next, and in the meantime, we'll keep looking for more great games to recommend to y'all. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye!